Okay, welcome to our team member sharing. So for tonight, uh, our Diamond Master Clarissa would share first, followed by me, and then um, Sales Master Lena. So, yep, Clarissa.
Hi, hello everyone. Thank you for having me here to share with you all tonight. Thanks for spending your Thursday evening with us. Yeah, I'm sharing on my favorite jelly stick. Well, I have two products to share. One is the Montmorency Cherry Jelly Stick, and then the second one is the green purpley spray. So firstly, I'm going to share on my favorite jelly stick. Atomy has so many jelly sticks. Well, let me share my screen first. Can you see my screen now? Yes. Well, Atomy has so many healthy jelly sticks, but this is my favorite. So yummy. Yeah, first of all, let me explain a little bit about the meaning behind the name Montmorency Cherry Jelly Stick. Tart means sour, not the big tarts or the fruit tarts that you have for dessert, okay? And Montmorency is the name of an area near Paris, where this species of tart cherry is originated and became popular. You know, when the food is famous, the name of the place it originated from will be associated with it, like Fuji apple, or in Malaysia, our Ipoh Hor Fun or the Glen Bak Kut Teh, like that lah. Okay, so since the 20th century, Montmorency tart cherry has been cultivated in the US. This type of cherry is a superfood, but unfortunately they are easily spoiled, and they easily spoiled in their natural form, making them difficult to obtain. So we all know that under that kind of circumstances, the price will usually go up. Therefore, the Montmorency tart cherry is very expensive. They are brighter red and slightly sour compared to the sweet cherry cousin. So for our convenience, Atomy made them into jelly sticks and very kindly added some red dates concentrate into it to make it more palatable so that it's not too sour. Moving on. The Montmorency cherry jelly stick is made out of 100% Montmorency cherry juice concentrate. Each stick contains 97% of the cherry juice concentrate. Here are some facts to show you how amazing this Montmorency cherry is. Firstly, it is the best variety of tart cherry. Secondly, it contains 6 times more natural melatonin than sweet cherries that we get from the market. Well, what is melatonin and why is it important? So do you know that using the phone before we sleep can lead to poor sleep? So many of us are doing that, and I'm also guilty of that. it's such a, a lot of people do that, checking phone before sleep and all that. Actually not very good. So but melatonin deficiency will affect quality of sleep. End up people will start taking sleeping pills. Don't worry, Montmorency tart cherry can improve sleep. If you wake up after sleep still feeling tired, please take Montmorency Tart Cherry. Your workmates and your family members will thank you for that. You know, when you are lack of sleep and you feel tired, you become cranky, so do not like to be around people. You know what? Melatonin also helps reduce fat. But how? It turns out another effect of good sleep is that you will stay slim. So it is also good for people who wants to stay in shape. Moving on, the Montmorency Tart Cherry Jelly Stick also contains L-theanine and tryptophan, which help improve the efficacy of sour cherries. It is rich in nutrients that boost rest and recovery. Montmorency Tart Cherry contains higher antioxidants and anti-inflammation properties compared to other fruits. Do you know that there is no water in each stick of Atomy Montmorency Tart Cherry Jelly Stick? I'll show you the packaging. Not sure if you can see. That is why it's so pure and worth your money, because here it's pure juice from the Montmorency Tart Cherry. So it comes in a box of 30 jelly sticks. It will give you 10,000 PB each box, and it's 15 gram each stick. It's 15 gram. And you only need one jelly stick a day. Okay. I'll show you that it's really it's very concentrate. There's the water, the juice won't flow out. Like, I mean, there's no water added into it, so it's very concentrate. And it's very yummy. It's best to be taken at night, and they're available from the Atomy Korea shopping mall. So please ask your leaders how to order this if you want to try. Just give them a try. Okay, now I will move on to my next production, which is the green broccoli spray. Okay, as the name suggests, green broccoli spray is made of propolis, and it is none other than the premium green propolis from Brazil. What is propolis? Propolis is also known as bee glue. Bees use propolis to keep the hive in one piece. It also prevents fungus and microbes from growing on the hive, making it ideal as an antibacterial and antiviral treatment. Therefore, it is not surprising to learn that the ancient Greek and they used propolis to treat abscesses. You know, Nana in Malay. Okay, and the ancient Assyrians put it on their wounds to keep infection and to fight infection and help healing process. The ancient Egyptians also, the ancient Egyptians even used propolis to embalm mummies. And why the name green propolis? Well, the green tinge is the result of higher level of a more potent antioxidant within the propolis mixture. That's why it's called the green propolis. Now, why do I recommend every household to have some Atomy green propolis spray? With its natural and antibacterial and antiviral properties, the Atomy green propolis spray is good for fighting upper respiratory infections, heal mouth ulcers and sore throat quickly, and it can keep your mouth moist when you can't drink enough water. For example, if you're on long bus rides, it also keep your breath fresh after, for people who like to eat food with strong smell like onion and durians, and so you can use propolis spray to freshen your breath. And it also freshen breath for people who smokes and drinks. And it will help to soothe tight throat for people who talk a lot, shout a lot, or sing a lot. For example, teachers and singers, this is really good for you. Okay. Even though it smells potent and indeed is very potent, it is surprisingly very gentle. It doesn't sting even on ulcer or sore throat. This is my testimony, as you can see on the screen. I had this ulcer on my lip. It was really, really painful. And then the one in my throat, you can see, that was so sore that I couldn't eat. Like, I was hungry, but it's so painful that I just say, okay, that's it. I won't eat it because it's so painful. And then I suddenly remember, oh yeah, I can spray the propolis spray. So I spray it like morning and night, and maybe in between too. And the next morning, yeah, it became better. Like you can see, after the ulcer in the throat is gone the next morning. So it's really good. So I would recommend that each household should have a box of this. So it comes in a box with three spray bottles. Three bottles, and it gives you 6,500 PV, and there's 30 ml in each spray bottle. It's small. It's so small. It's small enough to fit into your handbag or pocket, so it's very convenient. And this is available in Atomy Taiwan and Atomy Korea. That's all for my sharing for today. Thank you. Back to you, Jazzi.
Thank you, Clarissa. Thank you very much. Yeah, so it's my turn to share. Okay, so tonight I'll be sharing about the Atomy fabric detergent, okay, and liquid detergent, because dirty detergent actually that are waiting to be washed is actually constant, just like doing the dishes, right? So it just don't stop. You just need to wash your clothes. You cannot just say, I want to wash my clothes 3 or 6 months time. No, you can't. You have to do it at least once a week. Okay. But the dirty laundry are nothing compared to the nasty mix of chemical ingredients that are actually present in other laundry detergent. Okay, so did you know that? Because not until I actually came to know Atomy that I realized, that I've been using this fabric detergent that are harmful not just to me but also to my family. Okay, so tonight I'll be sharing with you about what makes Atomy fabric detergent different. Okay, So Atomy fabric and liquid detergent are actually free from these nasty or controversial ingredients. So what are these seven? Okay, there are seven. The first one is artificial color. So Atomy fabric and liquid detergent doesn't have this. Okay, so artificial color or colorant or dyes. Okay, they're actually just added to the detergent for aesthetic appeal or just to make it look appealing. Okay, make it look attractive. Okay, example are this: in the liquid detergents you can actually find green, blue, light blue, red. Okay, and with the powder form you actually find them in the speckles. There are blue speckles, there are green, there are red. So it just makes them look more attractive because consumers are actually attracted to colors. That's why they added them. But actually, there's no cleaning power in those colors. So it's useless. Okay. So Atomy fabric detergent and liquid detergent doesn't have this. That's why when you pour your liquid detergent, it's actually clear. It's not even white. It's clear. It's a clear liquid. And the Atomy fabric detergent, the powder one, is just plain white. You can't find any speckles in them. Okay. So the second one is no whitening agent. So whitening agent is also called bleaching agent. Okay. Um, the most common one is chlorine. We are all familiar with chlorine, right? I can remember when I was in high school, I was actually told by my mom, your high school now, you have to wash your own dirty laundry. Okay. So high school, the uniform, okay, the uniform is actually white. The blouse, the top is actually white. And I wanted it to be really bright white. So I actually asked, that was in the Philippines. So I actually asked our housemaid. I asked her, what do I do to make it really bright white? And she actually just told me, okay, with all the not really knowledge, but what she actually normally do is she said just soak it in your powder detergent and then add, that's what she said, add powder chlorine on it because it will make it white. So that's what I did, even though it doesn't smell good. Okay, even though it will actually what's this, uh hurt my skin. Okay, because I do hand washing. I just don't mind it because I wanted to have white uniform, you see, without knowing all the danger or the yeah, the danger that comes with using chlorine. Okay, because we I thought at that time it's normal, everybody's doing it, so everybody's, oh, they look okay, so I think I'll be okay. Right? So but then chlorine is actually really a dangerous chemical. So in one of the safety fact sheets actually of bleaching company, okay, bleaching company manufacturer, this is what you can actually find. Okay, this is what they said: chlorine bleach is dangerous. It's in their fact sheets. Okay, it can cause severe caustic burns to skin, it irritates the eyes, cause blindness, and there's a lot in there. Okay, even the lungs, it affects the lungs, and it says more and more. And then it says use what? Required protection equipment, okay, when using bleach, such as chemical resistant apron, chemical resistant gloves, safety goggles to protect the eyes from fumes, and even air respirator. So they know, okay, they know though they are manufacturing it, they know the dangers that comes with it. But then we, as the consumers, don't actually know it. I didn't even know that the regular fabric detergent have whitening agent with it. That's why I just added chlorine powder with it. Okay, so if you come to think of it, um, they require you to use this protective uh, gloves and apron and all those stuff. So it means it's if you actually really knew about it and do this and follow what they say, you would actually end up like you're washing your clothes with the regular, fabric detergent, using all those apron and everything. You would look like the, what do we call that? The frontliner, right? Frontliner. They are actually fighting it. I mean, using all the PPEs, okay, to protect themselves from COVID. But then here comes chlorine, which actually, if you would use all those protective gear, they said you would actually look like one of the frontliners because it's that dangerous. Okay, so it's good that Atomy fabric detergent, the liquid and the powder one, doesn't have them. Okay, now another one, the third one is petroleum-based surfactant. Okay, now a surfactant is actually uh, a surface acting agent. So it's one of the key ingredients in detergents. Okay, it actually improves the water's ability to wet things. Okay, like for example, if you have a uh, dirty clothes, okay, full of grease or oil, okay, if you wash it with just plain water, it won't. You can't actually wash the oil or grease away because we know that water and oil doesn't mix, right? So we need surfactant to emulsify or to break this oil and grease and other dirt. Okay, so that's what a surfactant is for, to break down those grease and oil and dirt. But then if you use petroleum base, then that's a different thing. Okay, that's what makes it um, not good. Okay, petroleum, we know it comes from what's this, crude oil. Okay, and we know it's not good from the environment, for the environment, and it actually also causes skin and eye irritation. Okay, and even respiratory difficulties, and even it weakens the immune system. So that's what made other uh, fabric detergent um, not not so good. Okay, not good at all. Okay, so have you ever trying to wash? Okay, I mean, should I say before Atomy? Okay, um, have you ever tried washing your? I mean, you want to try to wash your dirty laundry, and then only to find out you can't find the scoop, right? You use a scoop to measure the powder that you will put in. So what you do, that's what I do, okay? What I do is I actually just dip in my hand in the container and then just grab as much powder as I can, okay? And then as you do that, I don't know if you notice it or you have done it, but you would actually feel this burning sensation as you do it, okay? So that's how you know that that particular detergent is actually using petroleum-based surfactant, okay? Because you will feel the burning sensation. Okay, the fourth one is no paraben. So a paraben is actually a preservative. It's used to extend the shelf life of a product. Okay, so it's proven that paraben actually enters the bloodstream within minutes of application. Okay, and it also disrupts hormone balance and causes allergies and skin irritation, and can even damage the kidneys and the liver. Okay. The fifth one is fluorescent, or also called brightening agent, or UV brighteners, or optical brighteners. Okay, so what this brightening agent does, or this fluorescent does, it actually remains on your clothes. After washing, it remains there. Okay, so once it remains there, it will actually absorb UV light. So let's say, for example, you have a white shirt and it got stained. You wash it, okay? After washing it, you dry it, the brightening agent actually sticks to it. It remains there, okay? Now, what you can actually see is a clean white shirt. But then actually what happens is um, the brightening, or the fluorescent, or the brightening agent actually just coated the stain, okay, because it stays there. So once it's coated, it will actually absorb UV light. And once this UV light is absorbed, it will reflect, okay, it will reflect the light. Okay, so it's absorbed and then it reflects back. So what you actually see is the reflection of the light, and you think you are looking at a clean white shirt, but it's actually not, because it's just hiding. So the stain is just actually behind those light being reflected. So it's actually like an optical illusion. Okay, so it's like magic. Okay, you didn't know that the stain is there. So it's like a stain keeper, or so it just hides the stain. And it also, this brightening agent also irritates the skin and the eyes, and also affects the lungs. Okay. Okay, the sixth one is phosphate. Now we all know that phosphate can damage the ecosystem. Okay, and it is also linked to cardiovascular diseases and skin irritation. So Atomy doesn't have that. Atomy fabric liquid detergent doesn't have that. And then the last one is animal ingredients. Now it's very rare. Okay, it's very rare that, but then some fabric detergent still actually uses animal ingredients. So they use lard, or beef fat, or what they call talo, yeah, something like that. So it's a beef fat. So, but then it's very rare. Okay, so all these 7 controversial ingredients are not found in Atomy fabric and liquid detergent. Okay, so what's in the Atomy fabric and liquid detergent? Okay, we'll talk about the fabric detergent first. Okay, so first one, it has natural soda ash. Okay, the natural soda ash, it actually comes from US. Okay, so it actually, what does it do is it actually increases the pH of the water. So it makes the water alkaline, okay, not acidic. So that's what it does, and it separates dirt from the fabric. Okay, and the second one is the Atomy fabric detergent have baking soda. So baking soda, as we all know, is also alkaline. We even use it in baking, right? So it also makes, it neutralizes acidic dirt. Example of this acidic dirt are our sweat, okay? Our sweat, or our deodorants that we use, okay? Sometimes it sticks in our clothes, okay? So those are examples. So it neutralizes acidic dirt, and of course, avoid odor on our clothes, okay? Now, we have been using baking soda to eliminate odor, right? Like, for example, a sink, okay? Sometimes the drain is a bit stinky, so you just pour baking soda and you eliminate the odor, okay? So, and then the third one is it actually uses plant-based surfactant extracted from corn, sugarcane, and coconut. Okay. Now, the plant-based surfactant actually increases the cleaning power because it increases solubility. Okay, so what they did is actually they granulate this together, these three together, using the MSE2 process. Okay, so what they did is with the granulation, so in the middle, it has the natural soda ash and baking powder, sorry, baking soda, and then it's like coated. The external one, it's like coated with the natural surfactant, which is plant-based. Okay. Now, using the MSE2 granulation method, it powerfully washes off the odors and all kinds of tough stains. Okay. And the good thing is that it even dissolves in cold water. Okay. Now, I I'm not sure in Malaysia, but in the Philippines, we don't use hot water in our washing machine when we wash our clothes. Okay, but here in Australia and UK, we sometimes use warm or hot water. Okay, but then this fabric detergent, Atomy fabric detergent, actually um, dissolves even in cold water, so it can actually save you electricity. See, because you don't need to think about, because me, okay, myself, I would before I would think of using even hot water to to wash very dirty clothes, because I'm thinking that if you use hot water, then it would easily dissolve all those dirt, okay, especially the grease and oil and all those stuff. But then um, learning about Atomy fabric detergent, you can actually use your clothes, even those with toughest stain or dirt, just by using cold water, saving you electricity. Okay. Okay. So continuing on, it has impact zymes. Okay. So impact zymes actually it effectively decreases, okay, and removes protein which cause the bad odor when you dry your um, clothes indoor, okay, after washing, especially if the whole week it's raining and you need your uniform or whatever, you just hang it inside. Okay, in other fabric detergent, it has that musky smell. Okay, but because of the impact zyme of Atomy fabric detergent, it actually eliminates the bad odor when drying indoors. Okay, and then we have pine needle extract. Pine needle extract actually have more phytoncide. So phytoncide is actually a natural antibacterial substance found in trees, especially in pines. Okay, so it actually protects the tree or the pine from pests, microorganisms, and even bacteria. Okay, so the pine needle extract is actually there in the fabric detergent. So it protects our laundry from microorganisms. Okay, so That's what is found in our fabric detergent. And of course, it passes the solubility test. So it means, okay, solubility test is when you add the powder detergent, Atomy fabric detergent into cold water, and then you stir it. And then after stirring it, when all the foam disappear, you would actually see a transparent or just like clear water. Okay, so it means the Atomy fabric detergent is free from zeolite. So what's zeolite? Zeolite is actually added to the detergent, particularly the powder one, to to prevent its what's this? To prevent the substance or the detergent from sticking together. Okay, not clumping. So it will remain powdery in I mean powdery. It will remain in powder form. Okay, so that's what zeolite is for. So you'll know that a fabric detergent have zeolite added in it because after you stir it using the solubility test, your water will appear murky. It's not clear. Okay, so um, zeolite actually also uh, makes our clothes stiff after washing. It makes it a bit stiff, not soft. Okay, that's why we use fabric softener. Okay, and these are the, I don't know if you notice, especially with dark clothes. Okay, with dark clothes, after you wash them in the washing machine, okay, you actually find that there are some like chalky residue, okay, sticking everywhere, and it's annoying. Okay, it's like chalk sticking on your clothes. You can't notice it in white clothes, but in the dark clothes you can actually see it easily. So those are actually the zeolite. Okay, just sticking there. Okay, imagine if you didn't see that, it's still in there, in between the fibers of your clothes. It's still in there. That's why you know in children, okay, or even you, maybe you um like you wear or you give a child a freshly washed or newly washed shirt, and then suddenly you wonder after that the child keeps on sneezing or you keep sneezing. Okay, because of the dust or the particles that are still present in your clothes after washing. So it actually irritates your nose, and then that's the time you keep sneezing, sneezing, sneezing. Okay, which is not good. And they said that zeolite is actually almost equivalent to asbestos. You actually inhale it, you just don't know. Okay, and it's also touching your skin. So there you go. So Atomy fabric detergent actually passed the German derma test. Okay, so it's German derma test certified. It was awarded the highest certification grade, which is excellent. Okay, so um, yeah, it actually is. It has been proven to reach the highest level of non-skin irritation, as certified by Dermatest, which is known to be very strict and selective. So that's why our Atomy fabric detergent is safe even for kids. Now we go to the liquid detergent. So what's with the liquid detergent? Okay, so of course it has the natural pine needle extract, and which actually decrease skin irritation and increase washability. So first one, natural cleaning ingredients. So it has three: the Kelaya extract, which is also called soap bark, and it contains 9% saponin, which is used by native South Americans for washing. And then soapberry extract, which is also um, uh, which also contains lots of saponin, okay, and which leads to abundance of bubbles and what's this? Bubble washing agent. And then the third one is the soapwort. Soapwort is it comes from the Latin word soap. Okay, what they do is actually they use the leaves and the roots. They mash it, and it will actually have that natural plant-based washing ability. Okay. Okay. Second, it removes tough stains and built-in grease. So using, of course, baking soda and the pine needle extract. And thirdly, it has natural phytoncide, okay, from the pine needle extract. And it also uses the rolling up cleaning technology, which reduces pollutants. So rolling up cleaning technology is like in your clothes or your fabric, okay, there's pollutants in them or dirt, okay. What it does, the surfactant actually would like roll it up, okay, roll it up. It's like collecting them and putting them in one balloon, and then after that it would actually separate from your fabric. Okay, so that's the technology that is used in the Atomy liquid detergent. Okay, I think that's all for me tonight. Thank you very much, and I'll pass it on to Lena.
Thank you, Jazzi. Hi, everyone. My name is Lena. It's my turn to share, and I'm going to share with you my journey with my daughter's eczema and how just pre-Atomy and post-Atomy and how Atomy's product has actually helped elevate her eczema. Okay, so I'll start sharing my screen. So here we go. So how Atomy's products has sort of helped punch eczema in the face for my daughter. Okay, it's helped her a lot, so much. So much. So I'll start with when she was a baby. Okay, when she was 3 weeks old, she already starts having rashes on her face. So if you can see, there's like patches of red all over her face. That was eczema. And the nurse, here in Australia, they told us that some advice that was given is, if you breastfeed and then the face start having rashes, you take the breast milk and apply on the rashes. It's supposed to help make it better. And I tried that and didn't work. It got worse. Okay, it didn't help at all. So as she get older, she still had that eczema, not only on her face but also her body. I'm just showing her face because it's very obvious. So look at her cheeks, it's like flared out, right? But when I send the photos back to Malaysia for my family, for my extended family to have a look, and one of my aunties says, "Wow, her cheeks so rosy." They look at the picture, they think it's rosy, but actually it's eczema. Say it's not rosy, So I said, "Not sorry, not rosy. It's actually eczema." And then they go, "Oh, so bad, So because it's really red. And it comes and goes and comes and goes. And it didn't help that she was born in the middle of winter. Okay, so that's when the weather is drier. And for most cases, for eczema, as the weather gets colder and drier, I noticed that for my daughter until today, she'll flare up with eczema. Okay, when she starts scratching and, when it flares up, that you can feel the weather changing, it's getting colder. Okay, so for my daughter, since she was very young, because she had eczema, so we had to make some changes for her. Okay? Because skin conditions can be caused by the food that you eat, and it also can be caused by sensitivity to external factors. Okay, things like drier climate. Okay, chemicals in laundry detergents or soap and even grass. So allergy to grass, some people are allergic to grass. Okay. So for my daughter, we have to cut out soap. Okay, we started by, things that she uses every day. So we eliminate soap from her daily routine. Okay, because soap actually dries out the skin further. And also the fragrance that they put in the soap, mostly they are chemicals, right? If you don't buy a natural soap, you just use a normal soap, it will contain chemicals. Okay, and these chemicals will actually make the eczema worse, right? So the other thing we did was also change her body wash, laundry detergent, or try our best to look for something that says for sensitive skin, and it's not cheap, right? All these things that are formulated for sensitive skin is normally more expensive than the one that you use every day. Okay, the one that we people for normal skin use, I should say. Okay. So with even the moisturizer, so after you bathe your baby, normally you put moisturizer on, like Johnson & Johnson, you have baby oil, moisturizer, baby bath, baby shampoo, things like that. Okay, so naturally, we also want to moisturize. After shower, we'll moisturize the baby's body, right? So same thing for my daughter. So because the effectiveness of products are different for everyone, okay, so we end up trying a lot of, somebody will say, try this, and then somebody else will say, try that. So we try lah. Whatever you can get your hands on, whatever somebody say is good, you just desperate, right? Okay, I'll try this. All right, I'll try the pawpaw ointment. I'll try even mugu, right? There's a product called mugu. Try goat's milk, try. And whatever I can afford to try, I'll do my best for our children, right? Of course. So because, if you buy something, and these natural products, they're not cheap, right? So if you buy something and then you try for one and it didn't work, what happens? Oh, I have to set that aside, I'll try something else. So it becomes a very costly affair to buy this product and buy that product. So what I did was I tried to email the companies. I emailed the companies and said, hey, could you possibly send a sample of your product? So what to try to get the sample. If I can get the sample, I can put it on her for a few, see what happens. If it works, I will actually buy the product. But if it doesn't work, I will not buy. Otherwise, I'll be spending money endlessly trying to find a solution for her. Okay, so partly I would say maybe those natural products, they might work, but because they didn't work fast enough for me, you see her face red like that, and then the skin flare up, and like you look at her, so your heart pain, right? Not if you see your children like that, your heart aches. So I was very distressed to see her body like this, and I was really desperate for her to get better quickly, as soon as possible. So I applied the cream. The next day I look, nothing happened on, right? At night, nothing also. The second day, nothing much happened. So I'm like, okay, it's not working. Try another one. That's how I didn't wait long enough. If you understand natural products, normally you have to wait for a while before it takes effect. It's not as fast as, I should say, pharmaceutical drugs, creams and steroid creams and all. It's quite, can see it work quite fast, I would say. But sometimes natural products, it takes a while. We have to be patient. But I wasn't patient enough. I didn't understand natural products. At that point, I didn't understand that well. So I keep changing. Didn't work. 2 days later, go to the shops, desperately look for another one, right? Ask people, what do I do next? Things like that. So I would say partly it's my fault because I wasn't patient enough. I was just desperate for her to get better. Okay. And the last resort, always, sometimes I apply, then didn't work, then it gets really bad. No choice, have to take her to the doctor. But I do not like taking her to the doctor because I know, every time I go to the doctor, he'll prescribe the steroid cream. Okay. And because her skin flares up repeatedly, it comes and then you apply the steroid cream, it goes, after that it comes back again, and steroid cream is not something that you want for long-term use. It's really not suitable because one of the side effects, is the thinning of skin. Okay, so if I know that if I keep putting this on her, it's not a good long-term solution for her. Okay, one time I actually, you know, tried all sorts of natural cream. By the time I took her to the doctor, it's really very, very bad already. So by the time I took her to the doctor, you know what the doctor said to me? Why did you take so long to bring her in? You know, make me feel so bad. You know, it's like I didn't do anything. Now only you bring her in. So bad already you bring her in. No, then what happened? Steroid cream. No choice lah. No choice. That time I just applied the steroid cream. Okay, until she got better. As soon as she got better, I stopped. Okay, so all those things is way before Atomy. Okay, back then that was about 9-10 years ago. So Atomy has not come into Australia yet. Okay, and Atomy's products, as you know, do not contain harmful ingredients. Okay, so if I knew about Atomy, I would have for when she was a baby, I would have switched to Atomy's Sarah Baby set already. Okay, we have shampoo and bath, the lotion and the cream. All this come in a set. Yeah, and the liquid and fabric detergent, I'll swap to. You heard what Jazzi said just now. Okay, I would have swapped to this one. Okay, that's what I would have done. But the fabric detergent, I think Malaysia you have it, but in Australia, unfortunately, we don't have it yet, right? We only have the liquid detergent. So now my daughter is already 9 years old. She still has eczema, not as bad, not like the face, like how you saw the picture before, how it's red like that. It's not like that anymore, but she still, you know, every now and then she'll get itchy. I still have to encourage her to always, you know, kids being kids, you know, they just forget. So I always have to remind her, apply Atomy's moisturizer, you know, and these 4 products are the one that's actually helped her a lot. Okay, so for warmer months like spring and summer, the body wash that I use for her is the herbal body cleanser, and the moisturizer is a body lotion. Okay, and for colder and drier months, you know, when it's autumn and winter, it starts getting cold and it's actually drying. So for that, I started using the Ultra Rich body wash for her. Okay, this is the Ultra Rich body wash, sorry, and also the moisturizer. I use the body lotion mixed with the Ultra Rich cream for the whole body, because the cream is actually very thicker. It's not it can't be spread that easily. It doesn't spread that easily. It still spreads, but not as easy as the lotion. Okay, it's a bit thicker. So in order to use it all over her body, you know, she come up from the shower and then winter cold, somehow you don't like slowly apply. You'll be shivering there. Okay, so you need to be fast. So what I did is I mixed the body lotion and the Ultra Rich, so to make it more spreadable. Okay, so she can just spread all over her body quickly. So, but in areas where it's especially like very bad, sometimes certain areas will flare up. So those areas I just especially just use the Ultra Rich cream. Okay, I'll show you a photo at the end how fast it took effect. Just the Ultra Rich cream, because that part flared up. So I didn't mix with body lotion. I just straight away I put the Ultra Rich cream, because it's like only a patch, not the whole body, just a patch. So I'll just talk about a little bit about herbal body cleanser and all the products I talked about just now, just briefly. Okay, I won't go into the details. So this herbal body cleanser, it has a high cleansing effect. Not only that, it moisturizes, and also finally it nourishes. So it does 3 things. It cleanses, moisturize, and then it's nourish as well. Okay, so let's look at our pores. Okay, for healthy pores, this is what you have. The epidermis, dermis, of course, is the skin, layers of the skin. So the sebum is actually a sticky, oily substance produced by the sebaceous glands. Okay, this sebum helps moisturize the skin and also to keep the bacteria and viruses from actually penetrating into the skin. Okay. Now, what happens if you have too much sebum? This can lead to oily skin. Okay, too much sebum combined with dead skin cells, it actually clog up your pores. So when your pores get clogged up, this is what happens. You break out into blackheads and pimples or acne. Okay, this is not eczema, but just give you extra information. What happens if there's too much sebum? Okay, so this is, so from a healthy skin on the left, you have acne. Okay, your hair follicle is clogged, you get pimples, you know, all this. Okay, so this herbal body cleanser cleanse and nourishes your skin at the same time with this complex bubble system. I won't go into that. Okay, so what happens is this rich foam takes away the dirt and the sebum, and then the herbal ingredients in there, in the herbal body cleanser, actually nourishes the skin. Okay, so these are some of the these are the herbs that have included into our herbal body cleanser. Okay, and you see most of it is soothing to the skin, soothe the skin, soothe the skin. A lot of the functions of these herbs is to soothe the skin. So the Korean Angelica Synedium I don't know how to pronounce it, officinal root. Okay, and if I'm not wrong, the peony root is, they are ingredients, the main ingredients of himohim. Okay, so the ingredients of himohim are also included in this herbal body cleanser. Okay, now this herbal body cleanser is, I find that it's actually very easy to wash off compared to the supermarket brands. Someone commented to me last time, she said, I don't use body wash. She said, I prefer to use soap. She says, because this body wash is so hard to wash off. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, that's right. Because when I, not Atomy's one, other brands, when you put it, do you notice that when you wash it off, it's like, has it come off? Has it not come off? There's this layer and you keep washing and washing and washing, thinking, is it supposed to be like that, or have I actually washed it off? Okay, so I also refrain from using body wash really because of this. It's like you waste a lot of water, and it's like, this one like coming out or not come out. Smells good, but then you're thinking, have I really washed it off or not, or is it left on my body? Okay, but for this herbal body cleanser, it's very interesting because you only need a little bit. Okay, with Atomy's products, don't put a lot, just always start with little amount. Okay, because they are really good, it spreads really well. So if your body is already wet, okay, you put a little bit in your hand, make some foam out of it, and then you just spread. It spreads so easily. Okay, you only need a little bit, like a 10-cent Malaysian coin. You can use it for the whole body. For me, I'm actually very small size, so that's enough for me. Okay, so then you just wash it off easily. Okay, it's very easy. So next, I'll go to the body lotion. So our body lotion has natural ingredients, of course, and it controls the skin balance of oil and moisture. Okay, so it balances. There's not too much oil. Okay, it is actually very balanced. So your skin feels soft and refreshed. So these are the 9 natural herbs that are included in the body lotion. So it helps to relieve your skin irritation, calms your skin, and also gives elasticity and vitality to the skin. Okay, and look, a lot of it is it's like herbs, rosemary, lavender, basil, fennel, like cooking curry like that. Okay, like all these fresh herbs. And the smell, okay, is also natural tangerine essential oil. It even have essential oil in there. Okay, this also calms the skin and gives you that very fresh kind of fragrance. So because it comes from tangerine oil. Okay, and also it has organic acids of apple. It also smells combination of tangerine and apple. Very, very light. So I like the smell, it's very light. Okay, so this organic apple gives you actually nutrition, softens the rough skin, and also relieves itching and reduces dead skin cells. All right. So it's light, non-sticky, very fresh smell, very light and very fresh, and it's easily absorbed into the skin. Okay. Now, for the winter, when it's colder, this is what we use, the Ultra Rich Body Care for my daughter. So if you have rough and dry skin, try the Ultra Rich Body Wash and Ultra Rich Body Cream. Okay, your skin will end up really soft, moist, and radiant. So the fragrance, is moringa scent from these moringa flowers. The smell of this outer rich body body care is actually strong. I won't say stronger, but it's more flowery smell. Scent of flowers is a bit stronger. The lotion is quite light, so but this one is actually a bit stronger, the smell. So the stronger, not bad lah, like flower. If you love flowers, you love this. Okay, so you got shea butter in there, and shea butter is very famous for moisturizing. Okay, it also nourishes and heal wounds as well. Moringa does the same thing, moisturizes, soothes, and also improves the suppleness of your skin. And one other thing which is very interesting is the rose honey, or one of the ingredients there. And this rose is the best rose in the world and harvested by royal bees. So it's not just any bumblebee flying about, it's royal bees. And the best rose oil, so what you get the premium honey extract. Okay, so it reduces moisture evaporation and hydrates your skin as well. So what's so special about Outer Reach body wash, Atomy's Outer Reach body wash? First, it's gentle because it's 90% natural derived plant-based ingredients. So it's safe, it's gentle, it's non-irritating. Secondly, it has something called a triple action system. Okay, so again, it spreads easily. It's gentle foam, it spreads easily on the skin, wash away the impurities, but still retain your skin's natural protective barrier. Okay, and not only that, it also forms another moisturizing barrier over the skin to prevent dryness after cleansing. Okay, and it's of course ultra moisturizing, especially formulated for extra weak and dry skin, because it replenishes the skin with moisture and also nourishment. Okay, and this one also makes it special because it has this 5-step layering moisture system. So this is like super moisture, okay? So it moistures and hydrates layer by layer. So it moisturizes skin from deep within. Okay, not just at the top, but deep within. So, and also this technology called lamella liquid crystal technology. So it helps take the effective ingredients into the skin quickly, okay, and prevents the loss of moisture and keeps skin moist for longer, so you get that glowing skin. So this is if you can see, this is my daughter's back, just last year. Okay, suddenly I see her scratching like that. I said, let me see what's happening. So she took off her shirt at the back. I can see this. I'm like, oh my goodness, I didn't even know. Okay, so it's actually, it sort of flares up. So it's, you know, it's not, it's a very rough skin, okay, because of this eczema. So what I did is I quickly let her use the Outer Reach body wash, and then we applied just the Outer Reach cream. Just that cream, I didn't mix it with body lotion, just that cream itself. Okay, 1 day, 2 days, but the third day, literally it's non-existent anymore. So that's how fast it is. So, you know, last time, I don't stress already nowadays. If her skin flares up, go and apply Outer Reach on that part. She knows what to do. I say, okay, flare up, okay, you know what to do. So she'll go and she'll apply the Outer Reach cream. Okay, so on warmer months, she'll just use the body lotion. So she already knows what to do. This has become her habit already. So I don't stress anymore. I'm not stressed about it anymore. So if it flares up, I just know what to do. But last time, you know, when she was younger, when it flares out, I get so stressed because I have not found a solution. But now with Atomy, I have found a solution. So even if she flares up, I'm fine. I'm calm now. I'm peaceful. Okay, not so stressed anymore. I don't know whether you can see, but I'll stop sharing and I'll try just to did I stop share? Sorry. Can I stop share? Okay. I wonder whether you can see if it's clear enough. I just want to show you the texture. This is just some cream that you get from the shops, the supermarket. Okay, so the texture is almost the same. It's just, it's light, but you see when I apply now, cannot go in, right? You see it's still there. You can see the white. It doesn't absorb that easily. So I have to like keep rubbing and rubbing until it goes in. Yeah, it takes a while. See, it's sort of like, you can see still white, right? You can see the cream there, yeah. So this is just like the other cream. But let's look at our Atomy body lotion. I don't need a lot. I just put it, right? Oh, sorry, where's it? Here. Gone already. See, it just absorbs really quickly. This is the delivery. There's one part you say the lamina something, right? The delivery is very fast. It just goes in. So, and because it's the oil, there, gone. This one's still stuck on my hand. I have to keep wiping, the normal, the one that you get from the supermarket. It takes a while to get in. I wipe, rub and rub and rub. This one I rub 2 times, I get out of the bathroom really quick. Okay, so so this is yeah. So if you have eczema or your anybody, just try, give it a shot. Hopefully it works for you as it has for my daughter. Okay, thank you very much. I pass it back to Yam. Good night, everybody.